Welcome to the Thundercloud there, Sage. We do appreciate your business as an executive producer. You're a good man. You're a good man. And I appreciate you saying that there'd be a sea of fucking gifts right now, and I appreciate that. I'm sure I'd be seeing Doc Rivers as one of the gifts, right? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right. You do the best for the cloud, except for when you're in Europe. You were supposed to put flyers up all around town. I don't think you did that. I think you were too busy with the donaires. I think you would have put the doctor. Now, I did send Nathan a great gift after. I don't think you did. I don't think you sent one fucking flyer up over there in Germany. The Swiss and the Germans ripped the goddamn posters down. Nah, I can't deal with that. We're gonna have to hold that thought there, buddy, because that's unacceptable. I'll have to talk to the goddamn EU, also known as the European Union, and I'm gonna have to fucking throw some words down. But I did send Nathan a good gift tonight after the Jays scored nine runs in the sixth inning. I sent him the Ron Burgundy gift, where it was like that escalated quickly. He's drinking a Heineken or whatever the hell he's drinking. That's the gift I sent to Nathan. I think that's the gift of life right there. That's a hell of a gift given the situation, if you ask me. So I don't think we got a whole lot to go over. We're going to get down, to the brass taxes real quick. We do not have anything to go over in NFL. Fuck the NBA. Fuck the NHL. Fuck them all. We're just going to talk a little bit of baseball tonight. And you know what? I don't even know where to fucking start. Because I do know that I think Balatro, the great game that I play, it's contributing to the Jays winning. Because whenever I get flustered with the Jays, I was very fucking pissed off. I thought the game was over. We were down 2-0 after 2 innings. So I started playing a little Balatro. And guess what happened when I started playing Balatro? Good things started happening. Guess what happened when George Springer hit the home run? Oh, I don't know. I was playing Balatro. So, when in doubt, I play Balatro, and it seems to keep the streak alive. So, I don't want to jinx anything. The Blue Jays do have a secret weapon, and it is Balatro, courtesy of yours truly, the Rod Father, Papa Rod Burgundy. And, I'm going to say a couple things tonight, and you know what? It's just all going to be off the fucking cuff, because I don't know how to break this motherfucking ball game down, if I'm being honest with you. I'm kind of stalling. The more words I say, I'm Joseph Stalin right now. I'm just stalling to get this shit taken care of. I do not think that this means the Jays are going to win the World Series. I think it's a good step in the right direction, sure. But, yeah, if they go up 2-0, I'll feel a lot better. At the end of the day, though, we need to break things into reality, and that's what I do. I'm a great journalist, Sage. I'm the best journalist you've ever known. Sage has a question or a statement. He says, the Jays owe you season tickets if they win, and you keep playing. You know what? I'm not gonna debate that. I'm actually gonna, fucking agree with you for once, and it actually bugs me to agree with you, because you're my division foe in OJ's juicery right now. I'm looking to knock your fucking teeth out. But at the same time, I'm going to fucking shake your hand after I knock your teeth out, and vice versa. You know what I mean? That's just the way we play. That's the way we play ball in Pete Rose Bowl Cut, as well as OJ's juicery. I'm not going to start with a box score. I'm just going to start with the entire summation of the fucking game. So the Jays are down 2-0. They worked Ian Snell pretty well there in the first inning. They had the bases loaded, a blown opportunity with Dalton Varsho, I believe, flying out to end the inning or what have you. They made him throw 29 pitches. That's not bad. But normally, when you're against an ace, you need to kind of get to them early, in my opinion. And in most people's opinion. If you got him on the ropes, you need to fucking hit the fucking haymaker. They didn't get a chance to. Trey Savage was awfully inefficient tonight. He was throwing slider after slider because they were loaded with righties. Wasn't throwing his splitter. Wasn't throwing his fastball enough. I think Trey Savage had a poor start, in my opinion. Now, what I like about what Trey Savage did is he only yielded 2 runs in 4 innings with 4 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. That's fine, in my opinion. You know, like he minimized the damage a little bit. Now, when we look at the other end of the box score here for Blake Snell, I think he was far better than Trey Savage. Now, he had 5 earned runs in 5 innings. Now, let's be honest here. 3 of those runs came off of guys that he had let on base that, you know, Sheehan and Banda let come in. So, I don't necessarily think that that's on him 100%. I think he was pretty damn good. The thing, though, is he did let 8 hits, 3 walks, and the Jays are showing to me that they can hit the best pitchers of any team in baseball, which is great. I love to hear that. And they've specifically done it against some top-tier lefties in the game. They've done it against Blake Snell now, not to the effect of maybe Max Fried or Carlos Rodon, but they've shown that they're not going to strike out. They only struck out fucking 4 times tonight. I think, yeah, 4 times in the entire night they struck out tonight, which is pretty fucking crazy. To me, it was really that 1 inning. So, yeah, they got back in it. That's great. It was tied 2-2. Bo Bichette, I mean, I look at him, and he's drawing a walk, and I'm like, holy fuck. Bo Bichette, since when do you have a goddamn eye? I mean, you don't generally have a fucking eye in the sky, but he had an eye in the sky. That's great for Bo Bichette. He got on base, and then we just kind of took care of business. I mean, like, I don't know what happened in that fucking 6th inning, but there was a lot of shit happening. I know that Nathan Lucas walked in to score a run. I know that we did some dirty work. When it was 4-2, I was like, all right, we just need to score 1 or 2 more. And then somehow, like, you know how there's like a train track or whatever? And the train track is kind of doing its thing. And then it's like the train track just tilted to the right. Tilted to the home team. And then Addison Barger hits a fucking grand slam. A fucking grand slam. We got a fucking Barger bomb. And it's like, what the fuck, man? This motherfucker pinch hit. And this little fucker is set an MLB record. He's the first motherfucker to ever like make his World Series debut and hit a grand slam. That hasn't been done in, 150 fucking years? That shit doesn't fucking happen, man. Like, it's unbelievable that we've seen records from, like, Barger now. We've seen records from fucking Trey Savage. Trey Savage, first pitcher as a rookie last series to ever pitch in an elimination game. Then you see these guys, we've got, like, what do we got? More fucking runs scored than fucking strikeouts? Like, this team can play, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You won a game. Who cares? You won 11-4. You're up 9 runs. Who gives a fuck? Because tomorrow is a new day, and tomorrow you need to take care of business. And we'll get into that shortly as to who I think will be fucking projected to win and all that sort of thing. But I do want to go over the pitching more than anything. But before we do that, let's go over, Dalton Varsho hit a big fucking home run off of fucking Blake Snell. It was a nice one. Now, Dalton Varsho, if you know anything about Dalton Varsho, A, he's susceptible to left-handed pitchers, and B, he's susceptible to high fastballs. So here comes C. He's up against a lefty who can throw fucking hard, but the ball's down, so it's 96 miles an hour down and away. A great pitch by a left-handed pitcher, but he drives it into the fucking park. So I like that. Obviously went over the goddamn grand slam by fucking Addison Barger. Fucking Alejandro Kirk hits a fucking home run off of former Blue Jay Anthony Banda and former Pirate Anthony Banda. And, I like what we did with the home runs. Now, Ohtani did have a home run off of Braden Fisher in the 7th, so that's the home run equivalency. It's 3 for Jays, 1 for the fucking bad guys, who happen to be the Dodgers, who I like. I do like the Dodgers. But bullpen-wise, I mean, what are we talking about here? They couldn't strike us out. They couldn't strike us out in the bullpen. Emmett Sheehan looked like shit. Anthony Banda looked like shit. Rob Slee looks like shit. Klein looked like shit. But, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, cool. That's one game. It's one game. Our bullpen did not look like shit. And one thing I do want to kind of point out here is like, okay, Mason Flaherty came in. Yeah, he did okay. Didn't let an earned run. Sir Anthony Dominguez didn't let an earned run. 2 strikeouts, inning in the 3rd. Braden Fisher kind of looked like shit. But then it's like, we're bringing in soft tossers, man. We're bringing in fucking soft tossers. And this is what's so fucking funny about the bullpen. Because every bullpen is really just a bunch of failed fucking starters. So we bring in a real starter that can't even throw that hard. Fucking Chris Bassett. This is his 2nd appearance in the 8th inning where he hasn't let a run. He's looked pretty fucking dominant. He's not throwing overly hard. I mean, I think I saw him hit 94 tonight with a 73-mile-an-hour curveball. That's what I'm saying. Like, failed starters are what relievers are. So Chris Bassett comes in. He looks kind of better than a lot of relievers in the league, including the ones that throw 100 fucking miles an hour. Eric Lauer came in. He didn't look quite as good as Chris Bassett, in my opinion. But, I mean, what did he do? He let a fucking walk? I mean, fine. That works for me. So, I don't know. We had 14 hits as a team. We had fucking 4 fucking walks, and we had 4 strikeouts. We were fucking domineering. I mean, I'll just quickly run through it. George Springer, 2 for fucking 5. Goddamn fucking, Davis Schneider, 0 for fucking 3. Addison Barger, as we said, 2 for 2 with the big grand slam, which was a record setter. We got Vladimir Guerrero, 2 for 4. Kind of some duck snorts going in there, but it doesn't matter. Bo Bichette, his first game back, 1 for 2 with a walk. Surprised to see him get that walk, but he did get the goddamn walk. I almost said Addison Kirk. I must be thinking about fucking that Addison motherfucker out there in Minnesota for the Vikings. But Alejandro Kirk, 3 for 3. Fucking walk, man, with a fucking home run. You got fucking Dalton Varsho, 2 for 3. You got fucking Ernie Clement, 2 for 4. Obviously, Straw's not that good, but he was 0 for 2 with a fucking strikeout, so cool. I don't give a shit about that. Nathan Lucas, though, that was a big fucking pinch hit walk that made the game 4-2 at the time. And then fucking Andres Jimenez having a hit, too, to put it up 5-2. So, big game at the big game for the Jays. But it's only 1-0 in the series. So we'll take our attention to tomorrow. Tomorrow, again, at the same motherfucking time. Oh, I'll be working. Yeah, I'll be peeking my head over my shoulder to see what's going on. Maybe I'll sneak in a little Bellatra to give the Jays some good luck. But, Kevin Gossman up against Yamamoto. Kevin Gossman has been, electric in the playoffs. end of the season equally as electric, but Yamamoto is a motherfucker. This guy can pitch. So if I'm picking who's going to win tomorrow, I'm going to say the Dodgers win. That's just my fucking opinion. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm going to say Yamamoto and the Dodgers will pick it up. It'll be 1-1. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, the Jays have taken care of business. But if the Jays win and go up 2-0, and then they can fucking, go on the road and then pick up one win out of 3 games, then they've kind of put themselves in a situation where it's like, okay, we just need to go fucking 500 to end the season. So hopefully it's something like that. I don't expect that because I expect the Dodgers to kind of come back and, kind of throw a little bit of firepower our way. But it's kind of crazy what the Jays do. They get on base. They do not strike out. They do have decent power, not great power. Although in the playoffs, they've got more home runs than the Dodgers. This, that, and the other fucking thing. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We didn't have to use our high leverage bullpen arms. Hopefully we don't have to see Brendan Little ever again. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. But one game doesn't mean shit. And that's all I'm going to fucking say. So, yeah, hopefully we win. Probably going to lose. But at the same time, all these people that want to put up fucking things that like, oh, the Jays have no chance of winning the series. Well, they came back and won again. They came back and won a game. The Blue Jays had the most come from behind wins in the regular season of any team in baseball. But guess what? The fucking Dodgers were second for that stat category. So we'll see what the fuck happens, and we'll see how it all plays out. And that's all there is to it. That's it. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I've got some fucking music to listen to before I go to bed. Y'all have a good night. Go Jays, go. Hopefully we take care of business. A 2-0 stranglehold would be nice. Like, I'd really like to fucking have their head in a fucking vice. But we'll see what the fuck happens. That's all there is to it. Alright. That's the end of the stream, guys. Have a good night. None of this fucking this lame-ass fucking gaming that we've been doing with fucking Scary Game and all that shit. That game was terrible. Nathan's going to play that game, and he'll be disappointed, but he won't ask for a fucking refund. Unlike me. Good night.